Hello friends, Shiny Kids here. Welcome back to another video. In the last session, we learned about subtraction. In this session, we are going to learn addition and subtraction in detail. I hope you remember that addition is bringing things together and subtraction is taking them away. Now let us do addition problem solving. First, let's label ones, tens, hundreds. These are three-digit numbers. Let's take 376 and 493. We have to always keep the addition symbol, that is plus. And now let's solve this problem. My friends, first we have to do from ones to hundreds. So first let's solve 6 plus 3. So my friends, if you remember, we have to keep the big number in our mind and small number on our fingers. So here big number is 6, keep in your mind, and 3 is the small number, keep on your fingers. So after 6, 7, 8, 9. So my friends, 6 plus 3 is 9. Now let's solve 7 plus 9. 9 is a big number, so keep in your mind, and 7 is a small number, so keep on your fingers. So after 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. My friends, how do we represent 16 here? We have to write 6 here, and we have to take 1 here, or any two-digit number. If we add any number and the sum is two-digit number, then we have to write the ones here and tens or hundreds here. Here 1 is a tens, so we have to write above the next column. Hundreds is the next column, so we have to write above it. Now my friends, we have to add 4 plus 3. Keep 4 in your mind and 3 fingers up. After 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 plus 3 is 7, and the carried number 1 also we have to add as an addend. Here the carried number is also an addend, so we have to add it also. 4 plus 3 is 7, so 7 plus 1 is 8. So my friends, 376 plus 493 is 869. My friends, we also learned how to represent two-digit number here. Let's recap about it. Here 9 plus 7 is 16. My friends, we have to write 6 in the tens column, and we have to carry the carried number to the next column, that is the hundreds column. And also the carried number is represented as an addend. The carried number is also an addend in the column that is placed in or carried in. Now my friends, we learned about carrying. Now let's learn about carrying with another example. My friends, now let's add 600. First, before we take any numbers, we have to label them. My friends, 1, tens and hundreds, because we are going to solve 3-digit number. Let us solve 623 plus 439. Keep the addition symbol here. And now let's start solving. First, we have to solve ones, tens, hundreds. Let's solve ones first. If you guys remember, we have to keep 9 in our mind which is the big number, and small number, that is 3 on our fingers. So after 9, 10, 11, 12. So my friends, 9 plus 3 is 12. If you guys remember, we have to write 1 in the tens column and 2 in the ones column. Now let's add 3 plus 2. 3 in your mind and 2 fingers up. After 3, 4, 5. And here the number 1 is also represented or considered as an add-on. So 5 plus 1 is 6. Now my friends, 6 plus 4. 6 in your mind and 4 fingers up. After 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Write tens. We have to write 0 here because it's a 10 and 1 here. Because there is no other column here. There is no other column. 3-digit number is the last and our sum is a 4-digit number. So hundreds we can write like this because we don't have any other column. My friends, 623 plus 439 is 1062. Now my friends, we have learned about carrying. Now let's learn about borrowing. Let's subtract 17 from 43. My friends, first let's solve the ones. My friends, since we cannot subtract 7 from 3, let's borrow 1/10 from the tens column. Let's borrow 1/10 from 4. Cut it and write 3 beside it because there are 3 tens remaining. Borrow. Now my friends, if you remember, 1/10 is 10 ones. So my friends, we borrowed 1/10. 10 plus 3, we have to add. Keep 10 in your mind and 3 fingers up. After 10, 11, 12, 13. So my friends, 10 plus 3 is 13 ones. Now let's write here. Now, since we borrowed 1/10, 3 became 13 ones. Now my friends, let's subtract 7 from 13. Whenever we have any number more than 10, we do backward counting in subtraction. Now let us do backward counting from 13. Let us do backward counting from 13 to 7. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Now we have reached 7. How many numbers did I open? I opened 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my friends, 13 minus 7 is 6. Now let us subtract 1 from 3. My friends, because 3 is smaller than 10, we can do subtraction on our fingers. We can also do backward counting from 3 to 1. My friends, 3 minus 1 is 2. So my friends, 43 minus 17 is 26. Here we have borrowed 1/10 from the tens column to the ones column because 7, we cannot subtract 7 from 3. But we can subtract 7 from 13. Now let us solve one more problem. My friends, now let's solve another problem. Let's label first tens and ones. First, let's subtract the ones. My friends, we cannot subtract the ones because we cannot subtract 7 from 5. because 7 is bigger than 5. So let's borrow 1/10 from the tens column. The 9 tens becomes 8 tens because we borrowed 1/10. Now 5 became 15 because we borrowed 1/10 from the tens column. And my friends, if you remember, 1/10 is 10 ones. And my friends, 10 ones plus 5 ones is 15 ones. Now we can subtract 7 from 15. 15 is bigger than 10, so we have to do backward counting. We have to do backward counting from 15 to 7. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. My friends, how many fingers are up? Let's count. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 fingers up. So my friends, 15 minus 7 is 8. Now let's subtract the tens. My friends, because 8 is smaller than 10, we can do subtraction on our fingers. 8 fingers up. Now let's take away 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many fingers do I have remaining? I have 1 finger remaining. So my friends, 8 minus 7 is 1. Now we have solved this problem. Now let's do checking in subtraction using addition. My friends, now let's learn checking in subtraction using addition. My friends, in the last class we discussed that minute is a bigger number. Minute is a bigger number and subtrahend is a smaller number. And the solution of subtraction is called the difference. My friends, let's do one check problem. We are going to check one problem in subtraction using addition. Let's subtract the ones. My friends, because 4 is smaller than 10, we can subtract on our fingers. 4 fingers up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my friends, 4 minus 4 is 0. And now let's subtract the tens. 6 minus 1. 6 fingers up and let's take away 1. How many fingers do I have left? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 fingers left. So my friends, the remaining or the tens is 5, or 6 minus 1 is 5. My friends, 64 minus 14 is 50. But my friends, I am not sure if my subtraction is not correct or my difference is not correct. Let's check. So my friends, here 64 is a minute, 50 is the difference. Now my friends, to check, we have to add difference and subtrahend. I have labeled difference, minutes and subtrahend. Let's take the difference, that is 50, plus subtrahend, that is 14. Now we have to add these two numbers or add-ons. 0 plus 4 is 4 because 0 means nothing. And my friends, let's add 5 plus 1. 5 in your mind and 1 finger up. After 5, 6. So my friends, 5 plus 1 is 6. And my friends, the sum is 64. 64 is the minute. And my friends, here if difference plus subtrahend is minute, then the subtraction is correct. My friends, 14 is the subtrahend and 50 is the difference. Difference plus subtrahend is minute. My friends, if you want to check if your subtraction solution is correct, then this formula applies. Difference plus subtrahend is minute. Here my friends, minute is 64 and the solution or sum is also 64, which means that my subtraction is correct. Now my friends, we have learned difference. Now we have learned checking in subtraction using addition. Now my friends, today in this session we learned addition and subtraction in detail, and we also learned how to check our subtraction using addition. If you have learned something new, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching and happy learning. Bye. Have a good day.